Hey YouTube, it's gonna run 13, and back with another knife review. We've been hitting the knife reviews quite often, quite often on my channel as of late, and I have a few more coming up after this. So just to let you guys know out there, kind of give you an idea. So today is going to be another knife review. This is going to be on a fixed blade review, and my prior review that I just did a couple days ago was on this Gerber Prodigy, baby brother to the Gerber LMF. So it was on one of these Gerber combat, survival combat type of knives. So I was talking about getting the Tanto version to the Gerber Prodigy, and that's what this knife review will be on. So we'll be rounding out the Gerber survival combat knife category that they do offer of these same similar knives. So that's what today's knife review will be on, is the Gerber Prodigy Tanto. So we'll go ahead and get into that review and go over some of this info. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this blade here. Alright, now as you can see, the Tanto comes in a multi-cam, or sorry, not a multi-cam, a digital camo sheath here. And this digital camo sheath is approved by the military. And these knives actually basically are built to military specs to be used by the military, going to the LMF and the Prodigy and this Prodigy Tanto. So this sheath is, first off, take a look at the sheath. Sheath's pretty cool. I do like this. So like I said, it comes in a multi-cam sheath. It's basically, it's like a hardened, it's a nylon with a hardened plastic and an insert. It's got that awesome retention here that the Prodigy and the LMF are famous for now, which is pretty cool. It's MOLLE compatible, which is great. It's got an elastic, one elastic snap, which is, it's stretchy, which is pretty cool. Without it, you're not going to lose that knife at all. It doesn't even make a noise. Nice and silent, which is great for military applications. Cool thing also about this thing is for long-term storage, if you're not going to use it for a while and you want to make sure this thing is really, really secure, it also has this little cover over here so you can tuck it on into the back of the sheath here, and it is nice and secure. So pretty cool sheath. I like it. You know, just like the Gerber Prodigy drop blade version. Pretty cool sheath. And also the LMF. You know, not only do you get a nice knife, you get a good sheath with it, which is really nice. You know, some companies, you know, don't put the time and effort or money into the sheath. But a nice sheath is important when you're in a blade. So that's pretty much basic look at the sheath. Like I said, in the digital camo pattern, military approved, which is it's got a good look to it. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the knife itself. Specs are pretty much the exact same from the Prodigy video I just did, except for, so it's got that good retention in there. Also, it does come with one leg strap, just like the other Prodigy. To be compared with the Gerber LMF, comes with two leg straps. Here's the blade itself. I'll go ahead and move this out of the way. Blade itself, same exact specs from the Prodigy we just looked at. This is measures 9.5 inches total full length, and the blade length is 4.8 inches, and I think this weighs somewhere around, I'm trying to remember, I don't have the info right here. I think it's like 6.2 ounces total weight on this thing. Blade width is 3/16 of an inch, just like the LMF and the other Prodigy. So a nice heavy-duty, robust blade right there. Now this is only available with the multicam, keep saying multicam, digital camo sheath, and also in the foliage green handle. So the Prodigy, standard Prodigy drop point comes in all black only, and this comes in the foliage green only. 3/16 of an inch, nice robust blade length. This is made, the blade steel is the Sandvik 12C27, just like the Prodigy I just reviewed. And some of the LMFs were also made with the 12C27, but you will be able to find that the LMFs and both of these Prodigies also come in the 420HC. I guess Gerber switched to that steel at some point, so this must be an older version of this to still be in the 12C27, even though this was brand new. Partially serrated blade. It's got the Tanto design. Nice sharp Tanto blade. They're calling this a combat and survival knife. I mean, obviously this would be a good military application for a combat purposes with the Tanto blade. Tanto blade is good for defensive purposes, of course. You know, it's good for stabbing and slashing. Partially serrated blade. Comes factory, real sharp, just like the Prodigy that I just did. Like I said, this handle is the same glass nylon enforced handle with the tack hide cover to it. And the ends are actually of a polymer, so it's a hardened polymer, not the rubbery, grippy tack hide like the rest of the handle. The black is actually a harder plastic. Has a little glass breaker pommel on the end with a lanyard hole. Very comfortable in the hand. Very comfortable to grip. Standard grip, or you know, with a reverse grip. Very cool knife. Now the interesting thing here, well, I'll get to some comparisons right here, and we'll talk a little bit about that. First off, this is Gerber, made in America. This is made in the USA, made in Portland, Oregon. So it's not one of their overseas model. It's always nice to get a Gerber blade that's made in America. Nice high quality. Give you kind of a little close up here of this. Like the Tanto style, pretty cool. Very cool knife. Now I'm going to get into comparisons here real quick. I'll pull out the Prodigy with the drop blade. Now, in the reviews and the specs that I've read, they say that the Tanto version, the handle, is actually 1/4 of an inch smaller than the standard Prodigy. But when I line them up, I mean, it's pretty much spot on. I mean, I cannot see 1/4 of an inch difference in that at all. So, bear with me over here. I mean, to me, it's right on. Right on, the exact same size. So I'm not quite sure why they say that, or if maybe they possibly have changed that. Because some people have said that, you know, for someone with larger hands, that the Prodigy Tanto, you know, might be a little on the small side for the grip, because it's 1/4 of an inch smaller than the regular Prodigy drop point. I don't see that. I got medium-sized hands, medium to large. They're not large, they're not small, but they're a little on the high, medium side. Nice and comfortable. I don't see a difference in, really, I mean, very minute if there's any difference in the size. I'm looking at it once again, just lined up, and it looks to be the exact same size. So I'm not quite sure if this is something that has been changed or what, but either way, here's a look at the similarities of the Prodigy, and once again, everything is identical from the grip, pommel, blade, steel, everything except for the blade design, and then of course the color. Very cool. I like this so much. Basically, I got the Gerber LMF, loved it so much, seeing the baby brother, the Prodigy. Had to pick one up because of the price point, which you can refer back to my last video to get all the specs on this. But these go for $41, and this goes for $42. So, I mean, that's one hell of a knife. You get a lot of knife here for that price, 42 bucks, and it's an American-made knife too. So you're not usually when you're buying a Gerber or say a Cold Steel or you know, various different knife brands. When you start getting into the lower dollar amount, $30-$40 range, somewhere around there, you're going to get an overseas model due to price, something made in China or Taiwan or something, with a cheaper blade steel. But this is the Sandvik 12C27, which is a good Swedish steel. The steel is Swedish, but the knife is made and produced 100% in America, so it's a nice American made. The only thing is, I believe the sheaths are made in made overseas. I don't believe they're made in America. Could be wrong on that, I'm not 100% sure, but the blade is 100% made in Portland, Oregon, USA. So when you score a nice Gerber that is made in their Portland factory, you know it's going to be a good quality knife. So this kind of rounds out that survival / combat knife category that Gerber offers right now. Subject to change, of course, in the future. Here's the Gerber LMF, the big brother, for comparison. We round it off with the Prodigy drop point, LMF drop point, Prodigy drop point, and the Gerber Tanto. Now, all three of these knives are only available with the partial serrations because these are made as combat knives. They're made geared towards, especially the LMF, as a pilot survival knife. Down helicopter pilots or such can cut themselves, you know, out of certain situations, fuselages and stuff. So the serrations are added to be more of basically a pilot shot down behind enemy lines and trying to survive, as opposed to just a straight edge blade for, you know, doing fine like camp tasks and stuff like that. I mean, it makes a great camp knife too. You know, you can use these for multi-purpose, but that's why they do have the serrations, just to let people know out there, because you do see a lot of comments of where they wish they made this without the serrations. But this is geared towards a survival military knife, so that's why they offer them. Also, to throw in for comparisons, once again, you know, I will go and put in my Gerber 06 Fast, just because it does have the same Tanto style blade with the same serration cut, same pommel. So this is like to me this is a folding version of the bigger fixed blade knives. They do make an automatic version with the Tanto and an automatic version with the drop point. I'd love to get an automatic version of the 06 here with the drop point. That's something I would love to get in the future coming up here, but you know, I'll kind of zoom in on that, on all these while we're at it. Here, get a nice close-up, let you kind of see. But all in all, guys, you know, seems like I've been reviewing a lot of Gerber blades and Gerber stuff on my channel, and you know, I'm pretty happy with Gerber's product. They do make some excellent product out there. Just like any other knife company, they do make some junk, but you know, you get that with pretty much every other company. So that's a overview on the Tanto Gerber Prodigy here. Look for videos coming out in the future testing these out. You know, I definitely want to have a final review on these items here. But all in all four of these knives I feel are excellent blades, excellent quality, and for the price point, definite thumbs up. You know, this runs 60-70 bucks right now. These are 41, 42. And this is like $49, $50. Prices can change though. So that's it on these knives right here. Like I said, I do have some knife reviews, overviews coming up, vids coming up shortly, next couple days. Just to kind of give you a sneak peek, heads up. Look for the SOG Northwest Ranger review coming up in the next couple days. Also, I got a review coming out on Camillus. The Camillus Knife Company is back making knives again, and they make these pretty cool tactical Tanto blade style folding knives with VG10 steel. I purchased a combo 2-pack of them. So look for that vid coming out shortly, within the next week or so. And also, you got to throw in the mainstay on any knife collection, which would be the K-Bar fighting knife. So look for a K-Bar U.S. Army fighting knife review coming up here in the near future also on my channel. So anyways, YouTube, this is gonna run 13. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thank you for your support, and we'll see you on the next video.